HokoCloud is essentially a platform where when we looked at fintech, or rather when we looked at the investment industry, we realized that everything is very fragmented. So HokoCloud was developed as a platform to integrate investments under one single location. The idea was to make sure that investors, when they go out, and especially serious investors, they don't have to open 10 accounts at different places and manage them separately. They can take all those 10 accounts, put them on one place, manage them, control the amount of risk exposure that they have, and focus only on their strategy rather than on the infrastructure or on figuring out where to open accounts, while providing them more transparency about all the different financial institutions, and also giving them access to their social contacts from Facebook or LinkedIn and so on, so that if they have friends who already have strategies that they implement on our platform, they can easily follow them as well. You still need the banks, you still need the brokers, because we are not the ones who essentially hold money from the clients. We only enable them to manage more effectively their investments. So traditionally, if you look at it in the last 10 years, if you look at the Forex industry, what happened was you have 10 or 20 brokers and you have accounts at all of them. Even now you would have to open those accounts, but in the past what you had to do was you had to go and manage each account individually, even though your strategy as a whole was implemented across all of them. That takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. And now with HokoCloud, what you can do is you can put all those 10 accounts on our platform. They're still with those brokers that you prefer to work with, but you manage all of them, and the way the trades are open, the trades are closed, whether it is automatic, whether it is followed from somewhere else, the strategy, all of that takes place within HokoCloud. And the biggest advantage is that you can manage the amount of exposure, the amount of risk that you're willing to take with the balance you have in your accounts across all those brokers from one place as well. Less time is wasted, our execution speeds are very high. We give them more information about which broker is more suitable for trading which instrument, because this is part of the transparency that we provide. So in the long run, the investors are going to make more money than they do now, because they can make better informed choices and not waste time in configuring a product, rather spend their valuable time in making the right investments. The conference has been actually really good. This is the first conference we are doing. We launched only in January with the first version of the product. So the feedback has been really good. People seem to like the product that we have. There's been some ideas that were generated during talking with people as well that we're going to go back and start looking at how we can incorporate. But in general, it's been very good. We've had some talks with potential investors as well. So overall, I think this was a very good conference and event for us to be at. It's a multi-level exercise for us. So since this is the first event, one of them is brand awareness. We want people to know what HokoCloud is, what we are doing. Because so far we are only using the direct channels that we had based on our existing relationships to acquire customers. But the main reason we are here is to get validation from the market, because we wanted to come to an arena where there's lots of other fintech people from the fintech arena to confirm that we are doing the right thing, that we are not going in a direction that doesn't make any sense to them as well. It's one thing to have customers who validated it, but also it's important to have the industry validate it as well.